Yep, Bahama here. Yep. You know, even when you catch on to this program, you find out what's right, that you're really experiencing something that's demonic, pure evil. You really start to realize that at the end of the day, they're still going to make a laughing stock out of your life. You know, it's to the point now where even if I'm not even recording, I'm just holding my phone out. Instantly, people start laughing, smirking, smiling. Like, you know, because to me, you know, I'm pushing out information. I'm helping. I'm showing y'all proof of my harassment. I'm getting up here. I'm speaking my mind about this demonic agenda. But it's just so funny how it's like you can tell they got this whatever this demonic program is. They got it thought out. You know, all angles just is calculated and taken care of. You know. Because then after you start documenting, you start making videos and talking about it, you know, whatever it was the first time, you know, whatever they were saying the first time to get people to hate you, now they got another thing they can label you to farther make you seem like you're insane. Like, and I got to give them props sometimes, you know, and it just sucks because the human population suffer from all different types of mind control. You know, this whole reality controls people's moods and the way they feel. You know, and even hearing me say something like that, most people are just gonna blow it off like, yeah, you're crazy. You know, it's like a fail-safe in people's brains, you know, when they hear about, you know, lies and deceit and hear real truth. You know, it's like they can't accept it. You know, but they can listen to bullshit lies that just sound like a lie and believe it without, you know, hesitating. But when they hear the truth, it's like, nah, you're just crazy. You know, it just shows me that cities like Pittsburgh, y'all full on demonic. Like literally, you know, and I'm not saying nobody else out there is experiencing the same thing, harassment from a whole city, but I mean, I'm telling you, bro. And it's no exaggeration, you know, even if I was crazy, how are you meeting new people that just, they all got the same reaction, bro? You going all over the city, everybody just got this weird behavior when it comes to you, looking down, looking away, like a whole city, bro. A whole city. All right, now I'm like, okay, bro, tell me what the fuck I did, bro. Tell me what I did to have every single person act the same, bro. And that's how you know these people are real narcissists, bro. Ain't no one gonna tell me why I'm going through what I'm going through. But you know, I know, you know. Evil family, sacrifice, shit like that. They couldn't kill me, so they had to kill my mom, and then they threw me inside the gang stalking program. You know, it is what it is, man. There's so many stories I got. There's so many different examples I can tell y'all. There's so many things I even want to get out and really let y'all know how evil my family is and my experience in this city is, to just let me know that, yeah, bro, I was sacrificed. You know, that's why even as a child, it's like when I left Pittsburgh, I left my family, it's like it all stopped. You know, the fucked up treatment towards me. It's like it all stopped when I left Pittsburgh. And I lived a pretty good life. Came back here when I was 29, then I hit 30, and it's like it slowly started back up. One thing I'm happy about is that God has allowed my videos to get out to really help people, even if some of them are trolls. At the end of the day, truth is truth. And people's going to respond to it. People's going to use their intuition, their discernment, and they going to see the truth. You know, and I accept all the bad comments like I do, you know, like I do the positive comments. But I literally had to, that last video about me showing, I just had to give an example, because it's just like that whole video, you know, for him saying what he was saying, And then also, when you look at the video, he was the last guy on the bike, and then he's driving past covering his eye. Like, y'all, it's like y'all be so desperate to try to have somebody seem as though they're bad people, and at the same time, y'all just end up exposing yourselves to show y'all how truly evil y'all are. You know, and it just is what it is. There's no other way to say it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. You know, just like other people out in the world experiencing the same thing, I'm pretty sure you have good information to let us know what city you're in so we can know to stay the fuck away from it. We know this gang stalker shit is everywhere, but there's some cities, I swear, way worse than others. And I'm telling the world, I'm telling the TI community, I'm telling righteous people out there, I'm telling godly people out here, do not come to Pittsburgh, PA. These reptilians, these devil worshippers, whoever these elitists that control the world, that want us to bow down to these people, they want us to bow down to them, bro. They control Pittsburgh, and I can tell the whole city bowing down to them. I could just feel it in my bones, bro. Like, everybody just, you know, like, they, you know, look at that 13th floor. You got to hear loud banging outside your window, you know. The truth hurts, man. The truth hurts. And I'm never going to stop speaking, you know. I'm always going to speak against y'all corruption. It's better than living for a lie. Participating in someone's harassment. You know, I feel good when I'm able to get on here and speak my mind and tell the truth and expose real wicked behavior. And I also have no problem with telling my bad problems. Like I say all the time, I'm not getting on here. I know I need to build a better connection with God. I know that 100% certainty. But I'm not getting on here talking about I'm a saint, everybody's bad and I'm good. No, I'm just sharing my example. If they would have never threw me in this program, if I would have never experienced this behavior from a whole community, I would never be on here. So, you know, all the crazy comments, schizophrenic comments, you know, you can shove it, because y'all could have left me alone and I would have never been exposed in y'all program. But y'all, you know, gotta have everybody in line. You know, don't matter how crazy you are, how sane you are, you gotta obey the system. You gotta be controlled through fear. You gotta be controlled because of money and materialism. You know, and I just don't care for it, you know. You know, I just don't care. I would wear the same shoes until they fall off. I'll wear the same clothes. You know, I'll wear anything until it falls off. And then even, I mean, y'all even show me, you know, I just bought a hoodie, right? And there's already a cut in it. You know, so all these indirects and subliminals about you're bummy this, bummy that, bro. Do you know these people that stole socks out of my room? Every new shirt, holes. Every new shoes, holes. You know, there's not much you can do. Even though you get a camera in your room, they still cut the power off in your room. And trust me, I know. I'm working towards trying to get a camera right now, a wireless camera. You know, I'm working towards that right now. You know, even when it comes to that, bro, like there's so many other TIs out here that be, you know, I ain't gonna say other TIs, I ain't gonna say it like that. I sound like messed up, but, you know, but I understand. But anyway, you know, there's so many people out here that ask for money. The 5 years I've been on YouTube, I've never asked for anything. The only reason why my Cash App is in the bio is because people had offered countless times. I even recently, people been sending money through me on YouTube. Like, I don't know how that works out, but I can't withdraw until I get a certain limit. But, you know, I thank y'all for that. Y'all ain't got to send me nothing. I don't need nothing. I practice what I preach. You know, I don't need nothing from this world. If I'm going to get materialism from this world, it's going to be because of me. You know, but, I mean, if you do want to help me, you know, I appreciate it. And best believe if you do ever send me some money, I'm going to put it towards something right. You know, there's only one person that sent me something. And it's because they heard me talking about rent. Instantly threw that there. Just because of them, I was able to pay off rent and I was able to get something I've been meaning to get, bro. Expensive, but, you know, it's just stuff like that, bro. Like, you could tell really good people. Like, just this, and I can't wait till I get into a position where I can look at the TI community and be able to help y'all out. That's what I'm hoping. And, you know, I know it's going to be hard. You know, I got all the potential to be supervisor in any security job, but these people won't allow it. They won't let me. You know, these people want control so bad. Like, you got to just realize like that their evilness has got to their head. You got to realize how crazy and weird these people are. They don't want you to be in a relationship. They don't want you to make a lot of money. They don't want you to dress good, smell good. Even if you do get up and you dress your best, you smell your best, you're going to receive, well, I ain't going to speak for everybody, but, for my indirects and subliminals, I'll dress up, get my beard shaped up, looking good. You still ugly. You still look creepy. Like, indirects and subliminals, and I'm just so comfortable with saying it because it's the truth. You ain't got to believe me. I don't do this to have people feel sorry for me, or I just simply, other people out there who's experiencing harassment from a whole community that's trying to get you to kill yourself, get you to destroy yourself, get you to walk around bummy. I'm here to let you know you ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to feel bad. You don't got to bow down to this program. Who cares? They're doing what they're doing regardless. It doesn't mean you have to walk around and be angry and miserable. They already show you they're the real angry and miserable ones. Every day you step foot outside, they got to constantly synchronize with you, constantly have it feel like these people want control over you so bad. They make sure they got people synchronizing with you at certain points of your day, and you just know it's like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it's just, at this point, I just find it amusing, when you stop really caring. You stop caring about the synchronicities. The only reason why I uploaded that video is just to show proof. Shout out to the people who told me, don't worry about it. I understand. But I'm the type of T.I., I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm going to show you how bad it is. I'm going to show you the links. Every corner I get to, red car, red car, red car, red car, red car, blue car, red car, red car, red car, red car. Like, I'm going to show you proof too. I'm going to show you how bad it can get for one person. One man being harassed by a whole community, and at the same time, you got people calling you crazy, weird, thinking you stupid. I move in silence, bro. I just watch, the way they watch me, I watch them more, It's like you could just start to see how everything they do is scripted. They're not waking up every day, free choice, doing what they want to do. They doing what another entity is telling them what to do. I'm sorry, but my God gave me free will. So I'm going to do what I please. And if that means documenting and showing my harassment, then so be it. That's what I'm going to do, to help out others who's going through the same exact pain and torture. And they want you to think you crazy. They want you to think you out of your mind. Nah. Shout out, God bless the people. Like I said in my last video, God bless the people who really lost their mind. God bless the schizophrenics. God bless the people who lost their mind to this devilish world. But as long as my mind is intact, I'm going to continue to help others. I'm going to continue to expose this program, because if I'm the evil one, why don't y'all come out and say it? Why the cops didn't stop me, pull me over, and interrogate me? Why I don't got no criminal record? Why I ain't been locked up? Why you can't find my name on no America's Most Wanted list? But y'all treat me like a terrorist, though. Y'all show me why the world is the way it is. You just got people on top deciding how we live so they can remain on the top. And they just want you the way it's like it's a video game, right? And we're grinding out life, and they're the modders, they're the cheaters, flying around with unlimited ammo. They're like the hare in the tortoise race. We just cruising along, living life. They got the money, the materialism to go be great, but what do they choose to do with all their money and materialism? Stop other people from becoming great. Harass and destroy other people. All the money in the world, all the materialism, all the females, do whatever you want to do in this life. What do they choose when they get $1 million? Destroy, kill. Like, come on, bruh. Give us one of these TIs. Give one of those TIs $1 million. Nigga, I'm fixing up the community. I'm getting off the grid. I'm building my own house in nature. Like, you won't see me. You will not see me. You will not see me. Give these people $1 million. They're gonna watch the world burn, dude, and sit back and laugh about it. These PI, it is what it is. I've done what I've done in this world. I made my mistakes. I had my problems with people, you know, I hashed it out. I had my good moments. But at the end of the day, man, this world don't want you to just live life how they want you to live. They want you to feel how they want you to feel. They want you to, every emotion, they want it to be controlled. They want you to be afraid of them. They want you to bow down because of the control they have. Like, I just can't do it. I'll live in this dump for the rest of my life if that means, if it was either bow down to the program or live in this shitty situation I'm living in now, I'll continue to live in this shitty situation instead of bowing down to this system, instead of bowing down to these people who think they're gods. How are y'all gods and y'all don't even have a soul? Most of y'all, when y'all die, is just pure darkness on the other side, you know? No connection, because you chose to disregard God. Oh, trust me, I'm a firm believer in God. But you must be tripping if you don't think they ain't put their own little spin on it. And I'm here to let these Freemasons, these Luciferians, these 33-degree Masons, you know, all these people on top, y'all ain't controlling nothing. Even for the ones who do have souls and you still chose to do evil. It's already determined where you're going. And it's not going to be a good place. You know? I feel like hell is just a reflection of this world. The only difference is that you're not going to have innocent people y'all can torture and have fun with and torture and get away with it. You know, I feel like it's just going to be people like us, and their hell is going to be replaced with demons. And y'all going to know how targeted individuals felt, but only for eternity. You know, I could be tripping. You know, just a theory, you know. It doesn't hurt to think every once in a while. Nothing wrong with that. Sorry about that. I'm eating I gotta learn to stop eating sweets, but I'm eating a honey bun or cinnamon roll. But yeah, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm about to enjoy my time off, play my game, watch a movie, clean up a bit, and go to sleep, rinse and repeat. It's Bahamut. I'm out of here.